Hello, welcome to AutoBot YouTube channel. So today we are going to learn more about the Test Manager functionality in UiPath. So in the last videos we have seen how you can link your UiPath Studio with the Test Manager and how you can upload the one project to the Test Manager, right? So today we are going to learn more about what is Test Manager and how you can use it properly by uploading a test project from your UiPath Studio. Okay, so we are going to cover all these steps. Like we are going to create a very simple test case from the UiPath Studio. Then we are going to upload or publish that to the Test Manager. Okay, then we are going to see how we can create the requirements, how we can create the test cases, how we can create a project in Test Manager, and how you can create the test sets. And once you create the testers and if you are executing your test cases, how the results are going to get create in the dashboard. Okay, so all these things that we are going to cover in the today's video. So please try to watch the entire video. More videos are coming in the next coming days, and we are going to cover all the functionalities of Test Manager with the practical demo. Okay, so let's move on. So what I'm going to do now is, so let me create a very simple test automation project. So I'm going to name it like Test Manager Demo. Okay, create. So we have a test case in it, test case.xaml. So just open that. So in the activities, just try to add some. Okay, let me add the message box. Let me add some text over here. Okay, go to project, save it. Okay, then you have to watch it properly. Like if you want to upload this particular test case to the test manager, what you need to do, you need to click on this test case, then you need to click on this link to test manager. Okay, just click on link to test manager. Okay, so currently the test manager is not connected, that's why it is showing like disconnected. So what I have to do, I need to go to the orchestrator and I need to click on test manager. Okay, then I need to copy this link. Okay, then I need to go here. Okay, then I need to click on connect. Okay, so if you do like this, it will make a connection between the UiPath Studio and to the test manager. Okay, so now you can see it is connected. I already mentioned about these steps in the previous videos. Okay, so just click on OK. Now what I need to do, I already clicked on link to test manager, right? That's why it is showing this dialog box. It is asking to choose the project name, then test, and the name of the test case, and if there is any requirement which I already created in the test manager. Okay, so let me go to the test manager, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a new project. Okay, so here you can see there are two projects. One is AutoBot and one is demo, right? So let me create a new one. Let me name it like a test manager demo. Okay, just add some prefix test manager. Okay, and if you are going to create an entire test suite, you have to give the proper description. Okay, so this will help you to get a basic idea to understand like which all test cases that you are going to cover in this, or which all modules that you are going to cover in this particular project. Okay, then click on create. Okay, now you can see a new project got created and I clicked on that. So if you click on that project, okay, 1 minute, let me go back. Okay, let me click on this. Here you can see who has created, when it got created, all these details are here. Let me click on this. Okay, and here one more thing is there, like if you have multiple projects, okay, and if you want to select or if you want to pin some project to your favorite list, what you can do, you just need to click on this star button. Okay, so if you click on the star button, it will you can get those projects in the favorite project. Okay, so let me click on this star, and if I go to favorite projects, I can see that particular project in the favorite project. Okay, so this will be helpful if you are maintaining a huge number of projects as part of your project. Okay, so let me click on this Test Manager demo. Okay, so if you open up the project, you can see it is showing us one dashboard, and we have an entity called requirements. Then we have an entity called test case, then test is set, and test result is there, and project settings is there, right? So this dashboard is nothing but it's just a web interface which will help you to get an overview of the test execution. Okay, so how many test cases got passed, how many got failed, and how many doesn't executed, and what is the total coverage of the automation, and what is the automation rate. All these things that we can get it over here. Okay, and one benefit with this test manager is in here you can execute the test cases manually as well as with automation. Okay, so here you can see the automation rate is it is showing like 0% not tested, 0% manual, 0% automated. Okay, so it means it will give you an overview of how many test cases got tested manually and how many got tested with automation. Okay, and the latest results also you can see it over here. Okay, then what I'm going to do is we already created a project, right? Let me go to our link to Test Manager, click on this, let me search for Test Manager. Okay, I just search with test and I can see the project named Test Manager demo. Okay, just click on that. Then here I'm not going to select any particular test here, and name I'm going to choose it as test case. And if you have any requirement document or requirement created, you can select that. Okay, so currently I'm not having anything, so I'm just selected the project and click on OK. Okay. Okay, so this is just the overview of the dashboard, and once I execute any one of the test cases in this video, I will show you like how we can get the overview about our test execution in the dashboard. Okay, so this is the next one. What is requirement? So as we all know, like as part of automation, we'll be having different sets of document that we need to keep, right? It can be some user story documents, or it can be some epics, or it can be any other kind of artifacts, like it can be any video recordings which we need to share with the user for the review. Like that, different artifacts we need to keep, right, as part of some particular test case. So it can be like if you need to test the login page of UiPath, you will have to write one user story manual test case, right? Or you will be having some video recordings for that, which will help the user to understand. So all these documents you can keep it in a web interface or in the requirements. Okay, for that what we need to do, we need to create requirement. So let me name it like Test Manager requirement. Okay, you can give some description and you can add some labels also, which will help you to tag to some particular test case. Okay, create. Now you can see a test manager, and the name also you can see, as I didn't provide any description, it's blank, and when it got created. Okay, now click on test manager. Okay, so if you click on test manager, here you can see who has created, who has updated, all these things are here, and I didn't create any label, that's why it's showing like blank. And if you click on documents, here you can add up all the documents. Okay, I clicked on add document, and let me select this document, new test document.txt. Okay, now it got added. Okay, like this way, if there are any artifacts you need to keep as part of this project, you can add document, you can click on add document and add it in the test manager. Okay, then what about details? So details, the project has no custom fields defined. So if you create any custom field for this particular project, then you can see some data in the details page. Okay, so as of now I haven't created any custom field, that's why it is showing like a blank. Okay, so let me go to task, and here you can see you can assign the test cases to the requirement. Okay, so let me click on assign test case. So currently there are no test cases created, right? Okay, so this is for test manager demo. Okay, it is showing like a name. Okay, test case. So this is a default test case which got created while we linking the test case to the test manager. Okay, so let me click on that, click on assign, or if you want to create a new test case other than the default one, you can click on the assign new test case. Okay, then it will ask for the name and the version number, then the label and the description. Okay, so currently it got linked with the default test case. Okay, so here you can see a test case got added. Let me click on this. Okay, so now it got moved to the test case page. Okay, so this is the test case which I created while linking the project from our UiPath Studio to the test manager, right? And this will show you the overview of the test case. Okay, so test case is nothing but here we can do the automation test case as well as the manual steps as well, and if you want to keep some documents as part of the test case, that also you can keep it over here. Okay, so test case is nothing but like currently in the UiPath Studio we created this flow, right? So same like this, we'll be having different sets of process which we need to test, right? It may be some login, or it can be some payment page that we need to test, or it can be some feature tables that we need to test, like that. Different functionalities that we need to test, right? So for that we'll be creating different test cases, and we will upload that to the test manager, right? For that purpose we have these test cases, and you can see the test case which we uploaded from here, it got linked to the particular project. Okay, that's why it is showing like this. And if I want to unlink the automation, I just need to click on the unlink automation. So as it got linked, if you delete the test case from here, it will not delete from the test manager, okay, because it's already uploaded. But if you rename this test case, it will automatically update in the test manager also. Okay, so that is one benefit with linking the test manager to our UiPath Studio. Okay, so now you can see it is linked. Then go to manual step. What is a manual step? So manual step is nothing but so here just consider, if you need to add some manual steps for as part of your testing, okay, you can add the description. So let me put it like a testing logging. Then what should be the behavior? Login should pass. Okay, so this is just a sample one. Okay, so here what we have to do, we need to type everything by adding the new test step, same like how we are doing the use story documents, right? So if you don't want to do this, and if you want to record which all actions that you're doing, and you want to create a manual test case for that, what you can do, you need to click on document with the task capture, and below to that you can see view diagram, open recording, and create steps from recording. Different steps are there, right? So I'm going to tell all the steps in detail in the coming videos. Let me click on this, and here you can see it will ask to launch the task capture to enable this feature. Okay, so I'm not going to do it now. I will show that as a separate video, because it will be a lengthy process as I need to explain all the steps inside the manual steps. Okay, so that will be covering in the coming videos. Okay, so please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on this test manager, as well as to get more clarity on different functionalities of UiPath. Okay, then let me go to document. Here also, like for this particular test case, if you want to add some document, okay, you can click on this add document, and you can click on new test document.txt. So it can be like if you already have some Excel document which describes the full step of the process, you just need to click on the add document and you can add it over here. But if you want to create a new manual test case or manual document for your testing process, you can capture it using this functionality, using task capture. Okay, and in the details we haven't created any custom field, so this is blank. Okay, so I hope you got a small idea about what is test case and what are the different features inside the test case. Okay, then go to test set, and currently the test set is blank, right? We created a test case, but test set is blank. Test set is nothing but it is a collection of test cases. Okay, so just consider, like, if you as part of your project, you'll have to test different kind of testing, right? It can be some smoke testing, or it can be some regression testing, and you are going to create different test cases for that, and you need to execute different test cases, right? So for that you can create a single test set, and you can add different test cases to that. Okay, so I hope that is clear. So if you click on link here, you will get the test set. Okay, test set, let me click on that, click on link. Okay, so there are no test cases which is created to this particular test set. Okay, or if you want to create a new test set, what you can do, you can just create a new one. Let me name it like a demo test set. Okay, give some description and give some label, click on create. Okay, you can see a new test set got created. Let me click on that, and inside this it will give you an overview, like what are the different test cases which got added, and what is the execution status, when it got completed, duration, status, results, everything you can see it over here. Let me go to test case. Okay, and there is no test set or test case added to the test set, right? So let me click on task, assign test case. So currently we have only one test case, right? That is test case inside the test manager. So let me select that, assign. Okay, so now you can see a test case got added. So let me click on this. So this is automated, and again got navigated to test case, right? So we link the test set with the test case which we created in this step. Okay, let me go here, and this is the test case, and currently we haven't executed anything, right? So this is of blank, and if you want to add some particular document to the test set, you can add the documents, same like how we added in the test case. And details, as we didn't create any custom field, it is blank. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, currently we have one test case, right? So let me select this and just click on this execute button. Okay, so here if you click on this execute button, it will ask us two options. Okay, one is manually and one is automated. Okay, so as I mentioned, in the dashboard we can see two statuses there. One is manual automation, manual testing status, as well as the automated testing status, right? So if you are going to test the particular process manually, you have to enter whether that particular test case is passed or failed. Okay, if it is an automated process, it will automatically give you the status, okay, whether it is passed, skipped, or failed. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me run it first with automation. Since a package was not found on orchestrator, packages which have been published to orchestrator can be executed. Okay, 1 minute. I think this test case we need to set it as publishable. Okay, then publish it. Next, publish. Okay, now it got published to our orchestrator. Okay, so this point also you need to remember. You need to make it as publishable, and you need to publish that to orchestrator. Okay, now let me go back and try to execute. Okay, now you can see it has started the execution for demo test. Okay, so it will take some time. 0 positive. Okay, running. Okay, status is running. Okay, so now we can see the message box as part of the test case. Let me click on OK. Okay, now the execution got completed, and now you can see the status as finished and one test case is passed, right? So execution type is automated. Okay, so we executed this with automation, that's why it is showing like automated. Let me go to test set again. Let me select the test set. Okay, this is the test case. So in the overview you can see one test case got executed with automation, and the result is passed, right? And what's the duration of the execution. So all these details we can see it over here in the overview. Let me choose this, execute, click on manually. Okay, so testing login should pass. Okay, so this is one manual test case which I have written, right? So you have to enter what is the status of this particular testing, okay, as part of a manual. Okay, so I'm just mentioning it like a passed. Okay, and if you put it like set passed, it will pass the execution. Okay, done. Okay, you can see the particular test case is passed. Let me do one thing, let me execute it again manually. I'm adding the command like failed and setting the status as failed. Click on done. Okay, now you can see the latest result is failed. Okay, go to the overview. Okay, so here you can see we have executed the same test case 3 times, right? So out of that, one got failed and the other two got passed. So we'll get a summary in the test set also. So just consider, like, if you have multiple test cases and if you are going to execute all at once, you will get a summary of the results in the particular overview itself. Okay, so you got a clarity about that. And even if you go to the results also, you can see the summary of the entire execution. Then go to test results. So inside the test results, you can see the total summary of the execution. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go to dashboard. So in the dashboard, you can see these are the different statuses. Okay, failed, none, or passed. Failed is nothing but if our test case got failed. None is nothing but nothing happened, like even it doesn't fail or even if it doesn't pass. Pass means it passed the test case execution. Okay, so when we executed, that is on March 18th, that is the current date, and total coverage 100% we executed. And what is automation rate? 100%. And here you can see 100% automated, right? And um, 1 minute, let me refresh the page. Because I need to check this particular field alone, because 100% automated and 0% manual, right? But here I tested the test case manually 2 times. I'm not sure why it is not updated. So but here we can see it is 100% automated. So this particular test case, I think it has considered only this particular test case. But here in the summary we can see one got failed and two got passed, and one is a manual um, execution, right? Need to check why this particular data is not updated, that is automation rate. Okay, so we'll check it later. So I hope you got a basic understanding about the different features of the test manager and how you can use it. And this project setting is nothing but, as I mentioned earlier, if you need to link this to any of the ALM tools, like if you need to consider or if you need to connect this to any Jira or webbook or ServiceNow, like that, if you want to connect this to a different tool, you can make a connection over here. Okay, same like that for requirement also. If you want to get the requirements from some different path, okay, you need to make the connection first and you need to link that particular path to your project. Okay, then you can get the requirements in the test manager project. Okay, so I hope you got a clear clarity about the different features of test manager and how you can execute different test cases by linking the project from UiPath Studio to the task manager and to the test manager, and how you can create different test sets and how you can execute the test cases inside the test set. Okay, so hope you find this video useful. If you are okay with the video and if you find it useful, please like the video, please share with your friends, please give your valuable comments, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. So thanks for watching the video. Bye.